Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is JohnJake Gaming on the mic here, coming to say two simple words. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, man. You guys see by the title of this video, we've made it to quite a serious milestone in this channel. We've made it to that 3K mark, so I just wanted to take some time up here today in honor of hitting that 3,000 subscribers, do a little bit of a Q&A for you guys, and then maybe talk a little bit more about what we have planned behind the scenes for EA College Football, which is going to be dropping here in less than 60 days as well. So again, just want to thank you guys so much for supporting this channel over the years. And if you like what you hear in terms of what we have planned for EA College Football, I definitely encourage you to go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, man. But let's go ahead and get into it. I got 4 questions picked out, and then a little bit what we got going on under the shed, so to speak, in terms of what we got going on. So, very first question, actually, 2 of these questions I can actually combine. So gonna start with something like a little bit more specific. Actually, I'm just gonna probably put them both on the screen at the same time. So a couple of questions that I got, which kind of refers to the same thing, is from my guy JD Weeks in the Discord, is would you ever do a custom team dynasty? And then every day is Darwin Day, also in that Discord, which is also linked in the description. Will you run a Bluffton Beavers Dynasty series on the new EA College Football game? So, first of all, appreciate both of your guys' questions. So, gonna start with the really specific, broad one, and then we'll go a little bit more specific. So, with that said, so if you guys were OGs of the channel, I'm talking about 2020, 2021-ish is kind of what I'm referring to. It's been a long time since we've done this. We actually have done custom team builder dynasties in the past before. Now, this was back when COVID was originally a thing in 2020, 2021 on that back end. It was actually originally when I moved into my house back in late 2020. So we did St. Thomas, for example. That was probably the most famous of the team builders that I did. And then we had a couple of smaller team builder dynasties that we also performed as well, such as, the Bluffton Beavers dynasty that my guy Every Day is Darwin Day is referring to, as well as the Earlham Quakers team builder dynasty as well. And for me, I definitely would love to do that, because it has been a long time since I have done a team builder / solo custom team related dynasty in a college football video game that's not, maximum football, right? Which, still want to give my flowers to maximum football. I always, want to show love to maximum football when I can. But with that said, it's been a long time, and the reason why it's been a long time is that when the team builder servers went down, this was a couple of years ago when they went down, I didn't really have the team builder squads like pre-downloaded at the time that I really wanted to use for a specific series. And even with college football revamp becoming more popular, and you could shell out money to specific folks in order to build a college football revamp team in the team builder sense, I didn't want to really shell out that money for that, to be honest with you. I wanted to shell that money for other content purposes, such as new video games that would actually be featured on the channel, or PC upgrades that help a little bit with the quality of the video that you guys get to see whenever I do end up dropping a video. So that's a little bit of backstory of why it's been so long since I have done a team builder. And so with that said, with team builder actually coming back, it will be on that same team builder website. It seems like that it's going to be utilized all those years ago. I absolutely wanted to make that team builder thing on my channel once again, because I think for me, I really like to thrive on that creativity and just kind of let my mind really create the story that you guys all love and enjoy. So with that being said, long answer to make it short, yes, definitely want to do a custom team dynasty again. It's been a long time coming since we've did it here on the channel, so definitely want to make that a thing. Now, as if we do something Bluffton Beaver specific, I'm not as sure about Bluffton Beaver specific. I have some teams in mind that I want to use in terms of concepts. It's just a matter of turning those concepts into reality, right? And you know, that's going to be fleshed out as we get a little bit closer to, I think it's that first week of July when the team builder site becomes active for EA College Football. And yeah, I can't wait to really sit down here over this next month or so and really think about what team builder I want to bring up. But it's definitely going to be something that you guys will absolutely enjoy for sure. Now, with that said, I had a couple of other questions that I definitely wanted to ask, and this one is from Tank Bigsby fan. He asked, when you first started YouTube, did you ever think you'll continue long enough to see 3K? So, little bit of a backstory for me in terms of why I started my YouTube channel. So before I was doing YouTube, I was a collegiate athlete at Bluffton University. I was a Division III athlete doing cross country and track, and up to that point, you know, dating back from middle school, cross country and track has been the core piece of my identity for about a decade. So going into the last semester, you know, really wanted to have that conversation in terms of what we wanted to do in terms of, okay, what do we want to do? Because I didn't want to just be one of those people that just works and then come home and not really have anything to necessarily enjoy, right? I didn't want to be one of those people. So that's how the YouTube channel came to be, is that I really wanted to, you know, show my love for college football gaming out to you guys, and been extremely thankful enough to hit 3K. Now, 3K may not seem like a lot on YouTube, and there's plenty of content creators out there in the college football realm that are certainly bigger than me, but even with that, I don't take that for granted. The reason I don't take that for granted is I didn't know if I was going to continue long enough to see 3K, to be honest with you. That was certainly not something that I was thinking about right away in those first 3 to 6 months after I got out of college and really took YouTube a little bit more seriously. I was more concerned with, you know, finding a hobby and something that I would enjoy that's, you know, takes my mind away from work. So I've been really blessed to get to this particular point and being able to create the type of community that we've been able to enjoy, not only here on YouTube, but as an extension, like here on the Discords as well. Definitely love interacting with all of you guys in the Discord, and just being able to meet a bunch of people from all over the country and really create some lifelong friendships. You know, content creators that I would consider my friends at this point, that I have known for years now, and I talk to these people every single day. So I'm extremely thankful for that, and it's a humbling experience. So even though 3K may not seem like a lot, like if you really think about it, 3K probably fills a lot of high school basketball gyms, right? So I'm extremely thankful. I'm extremely happy that we are able to get to where we currently are. I'm not satisfied though. I do want to make sure that's crystal clear, is even though I'm happy with the achievement, I'm not content and satisfied with the achievement. Definitely want to reach for bigger and better things, as we do have new life breathed into this game. Actually, it's nice to see that we actually have a game that we can look forward to on a yearly basis, it seems like, based off of what we have seen from EA College Football news outlets, in Twitter and from other social media outlets. when I first started my channel, that was not always a realistic possibility. So to have life breathed into this game, not only with what College Football Revamp has done, but what some of these other mods have done for the college football community, holding it down until we get a brand new college football game for PS5 specific gaming, it's just a great time to be alive, man. So absolutely love to see it. So one more question that I did get is from Cav of the Ice out in the Discord as well. Are you planning to create the NASL in EA Sports College Football 25? So this is referring to the NCSL series that we have going on the channel. I am still trying to wrap that up. This is actually some footage from season number 7 that's being recorded right now. I'm actually about halfway done with recording season number 7, and when that's going to come out, hopefully I can get this done in like a week or two, just because of how much recording we do for this type of video, because I do want to get this wrapped up before EA College Football does end up coming out. Because let's be honest, once the EA College Football game comes out, y'all probably don't want to see nearly as much NCAA 14 College Football Revamp. Maybe it's one of those things that we might revisit every once in a while, but realistically, I'm guessing most of you probably don't want to see NCAA 14 anymore. But going back to the original question, we'll see. I don't want to commit to anything from a sim league front. So why we've been able to do sim leagues as well as we have been able to do sim leagues is from my working situation. When we were in 2020, when we were in 2021, we were in this type of situation to where we were able to work from home 4 to 5 days a week and maybe have that expectation of going into the office 1 day a week. So being able to work from home, I can still do my work, right? But I can have the sim league games going in the background. So that's why it's been so effective, especially FCS, right? Being able to get FCS out with the amount of recording that's required and still getting it out every 2 to 3 days, that was partially possible because of the fact that I was working from home 4 to 5 days a week. But now my work schedule has changed. You know, we're out of COVID and we're going back to close to that return to normalcy where I'm still able to work from home a couple of days a week, but I am in the office more, and frankly, I have more responsibilities at work as well. So if I were to do a NCSL style series on the channel, it would likely be a little bit closer. It wouldn't be with the same teams at what we did here in NCAA 14 to round things out, right? It would be a little bit closer to what we did with like the FCS Dynasty, but it wouldn't be, I'll say this, Division 1 related. That part is still to be determined. I'm still kind of mapping out what that would look like, but that would also require me, I gotta see the game, right? I gotta see the game. I gotta see the limitations, because while I know team builder is going to be a thing, and I know that obviously Dynasty has its fair share of focus, it's just going to be a matter of how many team builder schools are we going to be able to place in one Dynasty. Are we only going to have a certain limit like we did in NCAA 14, where that's capped to 12, 24, or 32 teams, whatever that number may be? Or can I legitimately go in and actually have an all team builder Dynasty? These are things that I really would like to flesh out, but a lot that still needs to be determined at the same time. I'm sure that will be revealed as information does come out about this game leading up into, within this 60-day window between today, when I am recording this, and when the game actually does come out. So more to come on that. Speaking of things that are more to come about, no diddy there, I do have some updates on the online Dynasty that I'm in. So if you guys remember the video that I did last week, I talked about how we are striving to build one of the bigger online dynasties for EA College Football, and it's really starting to come together, right? So as of the recording of this video, there's been about 110 to 115 teams that have been claimed for this online dynasty, which is an extremely cool thing to see. I love seeing that kind of attention to doing a potential 134 team dynasty. Now, right after I finished recording the video and before it actually got posted, there was some news that came out where you can only have 32 users in one dynasty file at a time. So that was a little bit of a bummer for me personally, but with that said, it just means that we're able to create a promotion and relegation system, which I think is what we're starting to lean towards, and it's going to be broken up based off of whether we got the PS5s going on or whether it's like the Xbox Series X, Series S type deal as well, and being able to have a big tournament potentially at the end of each season using like the online play now or something like that. So able to do that, still technically able to have 134 teams in a dynasty league per se, but it's not going to look the same, right? But promotion relegation, I'm definitely here for that. Like I said, there's still about 15 or 20 teams that are still yet to be claimed for that particular league this upcoming summer. So if you are interested and you haven't checked it out in the last video, I'm gonna leave a link here as a pinned comment down below if you do want to check it out. Some really cool stuff in there for sure. Really love seeing that particular community grow. And if you do end up joining, just do me a little bit of a favor, man. Make sure you let them know that JohnJake Gaming sent you, man. You know, I definitely want to make sure that we're representing well, no matter where we are. So anyways, that's enough for me on the soapbox. It's got a bunch of stuff planned here over the course of June and in early July. We're gonna roll some things out here slowly but surely. Maybe some trailers, maybe some more one-off stuff. Might try to finish Indiana State basketball. I've had it edited for such a long time, but I just have not gone around to commentating it. But we'll get there when we get there. But anyways, appreciate you guys so much for all the love and for all the support. It means the absolute world to me. And yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here, but I hope you guys are all out there, man, having a genuinely great time. I hope you guys are enjoying this Memorial Day weekend. I am recording this like on the eve of like the Memorial Day weekend. It's on a Friday. Y'all will probably see it on a Saturday. So appreciate y'all spending some of your time with me, man. I'm gonna sign off for now, but hope you guys are all out there having a good one. Again, if you haven't done it, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new and you love what you're hearing in terms of what we got planned for EA College Football, because we're definitely going to stream this a fair number of times. Don't get me twisted. We will stream this game plenty of times here this upcoming fall, man. It's going to be exciting. Just a great time to be alive in general. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you do have to be brand new. And once again, this is your boy JohnJake Gaming on the mic signing off, but hoping you guys are all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.